I want to help you find your way through your Bio 112 class a little bit. So this first video, I want to give you just a quick overview of what you've got there. So you should click on Start Here. But before we do that, let me show you what you've got here. So you've got course content. So this is your site, and yours may look exactly like that or similar to that, but because this is just a student preview. So you've got the course content here, you've got a calendar here, and the calendar, you've got a month and a day view, and the month view gives you deadlines and such. There is a discussion uh, where you can find your discussions. This questions board is meant as general questions for the class. This is actually an assignment, and this says that there is actually a new submission, a recent submission there. Here's the gradebook. Don't go to your assignment straight from the gradebook. I want you to view the assignments kind of the long way around, because you shouldn't attempt a lecture quiz without actually having looked at the lecture. Messages. In the past, I haven't really used messages that much because they were cumbersome. I prefer email, but we'll see how that goes. So use whatever you're more comfortable with, and if you don't get a reply from me, uh, try with email to remind me that there's something in messages. But I think Ultra is better with messages than Lauren was. So when we go to the course content again, I want to just show you these two things real quick. There are helpful resources here. These helpful resources have a couple of things in there. A quick introduction to Ultra, free tutoring if that's what you need for yourself. The questions board is in there, but you can get, yeah, the questions board is in there, but you can get to it through the discussion board too, right? And then I'm going to click real quick on the answers to well, I'm not going to click on it. The answers to commonly asked questions. Yes, I am. I lied. Here's where you right now only find Spotlight information, but as other questions are coming up and as I create more documents for this new Ultra course shell, I'm going to add those in here. So these are the things I created, as opposed to some other things that, like the introduction to Blackboard and the tutoring that came from the system. Anytime you click on a folder, you close it back off again. This here is Mastering Biology. That's everything having to do with Pearson. So the publisher, if you click on it, this is where you find your e-text. So if you click on that, this launches your textbook. To get back, just click back on this folder right there, and we're gonna let this launch a little bit. I'll show you the rest of it. The Mastering Biology course home is here. Here's where you can see your scores. There's a study area that you can use if you wanna have additional materials to look at. Let's see if our book has made it. You may have to agree to some kind of an agreement, like, I'm in USA or something, in order to get to the book. But then you can go to the table of contents, and you can find in the contents, you can find the different chapters, whatever you're looking for. And you can go, you can go through this just like this, or you can click on it and go directly to the chapters that you want to go to. Back to the course content, Mastering Biology Home. This is where you'll find the mastering assignments, and I use the mastering assignments basically. They give you an idea of how long it's going to take you. And this brings me to the fact that this class isn't going to take any less time than you would had you done it in face-to-face, because you're going to have to do all of the work of reading through the book and all of that stuff yourself. But if you do a good job working these questions out, and if you click on this, here are your assignments, and then you just go through them one by one and answer them there. Um, all the work in this class there's partial credit for late work, except for exams. I usually will accept everything up to a week late with a 10% late penalty per every day that something is late. So that's the mastering biology. Then you should start here. Click on this item to open it up. Then you get to the course syllabus. Click on this file here to get to the syllabus document. Oh, and I didn't fix it. Sorry about that. Hang on. So let's try this again. Click on the syllabus document folder, and that will bring up the syllabus document. You can go through this, and you'll find at the end of it, you'll find the calendar and the spotlight schedule that goes along with the calendar. Tells you a little bit about the course, and if you find the arrow, if there's an arrow up here, you can go to the next page from there. That means if there's an arrow there, that means you're forced to go through this step by step. If there's not an arrow there, then you just need to go back out and just look at the assignment that you haven't looked at yet. But we were at Course Instructor. Watch this video about me, ways to get a hold of me, office hours, how to make an appointment. And then here's your first assignment, which is the syllabus agreement. You click down here to view the assessment. You find the assignment in the folder here. You find the document that you need to work with in the folder here under assignment materials. And here's the syllabus agreement. You can either use the PDF, so you can either fill out the Word document or the PDF in order to submit it. And I'm going to not submit it. The syllabus quiz is in there too. And then beyond that, you've got a couple of helpful guides, troubleshooting things, something about the application if you want to use that, and then Netiquette. So just walk through those and find your way through. I don't need to go through all of these things with you guys. What's more important is how how your units are going to be structured every time. So if you click on that, each unit is going to be structured the same way. There's going to be a module overview. Then there's going to be a section that has the background and lecture info on there, a section that has demonstrations, the section that has the assignments in it, and then optional materials if I have those. And then each week a unit will show up. Deadline is always going to be on Sunday. Units are always going to show up on Mondays, and complete the assignments as they're listed here. Sadly, this new Ultra will not allow me to just put all the assignments one after the other in a row, because it won't allow me to put links to other places. So you're going to have to jump around a little bit to find them. If you're missing something, if you're not sure about something, go back into the gradebook, and you'll see in the gradebook, you'll see what you haven't opened yet, and what you still need to do. So make sure you do that, just to make sure that you're not missing anything. And I hope this is helpful to get you a little bit of an overview of what this class looks like and how I'm thinking about this.